Welcome back, Oliver's Kitchen fans. We are here to make another episode of Oliver's Kitchen. Oliver is going to be showing us how to make a delicious supreme pizza today. We have a lot of delicious ingredients here. You can see we have some yellow peppers, red peppers, sweet onions, black olives, pepperonis, even though we're not a huge fan of meat in the house, but you know, you got to get that protein from somewhere, and beans get exhausting after a while. Oliver does have a nice cup of cheddar cheese here that he's bringing over to his cutting board just to see, make sure what ingredient does he want to go down first on our pizza. And just going to take a tiny bit of cheddar cheese, a little pinch, and sprinkle that on your peppers, and maybe a little bit on the floor as well. And then grab your pizza crust. Make sure there's nothing under it, because that would be unpleasant to stick that in the oven upon realization that there was something under there. And don't forget to grab your Parmesan cheese and bring that over. Give that a good shake. Get some of that going down on your pizza. Parmesan cheese is a delicious cheese source. A lot of protein in there as well. And you know, coming from Wisconsin, cheese is just something that flows through our veins, which you think would sound alarming. Sometimes it is. Delicious nonetheless. You're going to want to grab your pizza sauce and dump that right on your pizza. That's good. Be sure to use the entire jar, even though you're only making one thin crust pizza. And then dump some of your Parmesan cheese right on top of that. You're doing great, Oliver. It's come to my realization that I forgot to give Chef Oliver a utensil, and that's a fault on me as his sous chef, but it doesn't matter because he's already starting to plate some of his vegetables on there. Vegetables, delicious, lots of nutrients in there. We see some yellow pepper, some red pepper, and some black olive going down onto the pizza. You're going to want to get exactly one of each so far. And make sure that that black olive gets dipped in the sauce, but not actually placed on your pizza. You're going to want to take that and put that on your tray over here. Next, we're going for some cheese. We have a nice Mexican style blend that we're going to incorporate in our pizza. And maybe you want to taste test the black olives just to see if you want them on your pizza. Oliver, what do you think of that black olive? Yeah? Is it good? A little bit more Parmesan cheese going down on our pizza here. That is going to be tasty. We're back with Chef Oliver. He has his spoon now. If he does, in fact, need to use that. It's better to have something you need and not want it. Just taking a good dip of that sauce there and dropping that on the floor in the sheet pan. You're going to want to start mixing your sauce with your cheddar cheese. As you can see here, that's looking great. Panning over to our black olives. You want to pick some of those up with your spoon and put those on your pizza. And then immediately pick them off and set them somewhere else. And then pick them off again. It's a process. Don't forget to put the sauce-covered black olive back in your jar of black olives and sample another black olive just to be sure that they're still good. We're going for some peppers here. Put a nice handful of those. Putting some in the general direction of the pizza without actually putting that on the pizza. Got our sauce-covered Mexican-style cheese. Just going to dip some of that on your yellow peppers. It's going to be tasty. And then sample the cheese to be sure that you want it on your pizza. And if it's good enough, you can put some on there. Getting another little dip of sauce here to show us exactly what we should be doing next. Mixing that Parmesan cheese up with the sauce. Panning back over to the Mexican style cheese and taking another bite of that. Yeah, that's going to be good on our pizza. I am looking forward to it. Don't forget to give some of the dogs the sauce on your spoon. Back at the kitchen with Chef Oliver. He's grabbing a bite of a black olive there on his spoon. And going back to that pizza. Chef Oliver, is there anything that you want to say to your fans as you cook this pizza?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? What would you like to say?
Ciao, Mama.
Ciao, Mama.
Ciao.
Chef Oliver testing the consistency of his onions. You can see he's not happy with how finely his sous chef chopped those. So the peppers are red.
Orange.
Yeah, orange. That's pretty close. They're yellow. Yellow. Yeah. Oliver, what color is this sauce over here?
Pink.
Pink. Well, well.
Pink.
Chef Oliver going for his cheese. You're just going to want to dump that right on your pizza there. That looks great. Let's zoom in, see where you want to be placing your cheese on your pizza. That's going to be pretty tasty. I can't wait to pop that in the oven. We're not afraid of cheese here in the good old state of Wisconsin. Right, Chef Oliver? I'm going to pick up an onion, poke your cheese with it a little bit, and grab a handful of peppers and just put those on there. It's good to incorporate vegetables in a supreme pizza because that will make up for the gross amount of cheese that you applied to your delicious crust. And if you do feel like you used too much cheese, feel free to put some back. You know, there's no sense that you have to utilize all of the cheese, but upon second thought, you may want to put that cheese right back to the pizza. Cheese is one of those things where you want to get it exactly right. Yeah, we're going to want to use that cheese again. Pizza? Having tasted the pizza, do you think that it's done? Should we pop it in the oven? Chef Oliver? Yeah, he's decided to go back for more black olives. But just to eat. There's no sense in putting them on your pizza when you could just be eating them as a delicious finger food. Oh, well, he has proven me wrong and placed that black olive right there. Going back for a pepperoni now. Oh boy, we're cooking in this kitchen now. Chef Oliver meticulously placing his pepperonis and his black olives. Going back for some more pepperonis here, which is a surprise to me since we're not super big on meats in this house, but sometimes you just gotta splurge a little bit. Chef Oliver, are you done with your pizza? You are? Is there anything else that you have to say to your fans? Always add Parmesan. All right, well, we're going to pop this in the oven. I haven't quite read the package yet as to how we should be cooking this crust, but I'm going to assume it's 425 degrees for 10 minutes or so, because it is a thin crust pizza. We'll find out. I will let you know if I'm correct or incorrect when we come back to taste this delicious creation. All right, Chef Oliver's pizza has come out of the oven. He's very proud to show it off. We did cut it already. Being an extra crispy pizza, it got a little crunchy in some spots, but you can see Oliver's getting pretty inventive on how to eat it here, even though I'm fairly certain he can't see. But I'm going to get in there and grab a bite myself. All right, here in the kitchen with Chef Oliver, about to eat his delicious supreme pizza here. Oliver, would you like to give Mama a bite of the pizza, please? So I can try it. It's crispy and not bad. Oh, wow, that's good stuff. Chef Oliver making masterpieces in Oliver's kitchen here today, and reminding us that just because food doesn't look beautiful doesn't mean that it doesn't taste good. Mackenzie Austin and Oliver Austin from Oliver's Kitchen and the Errant Parent here, wishing you a wonderful day. Happy erranting.